Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero. We are bringing this prop paladin all the way up to Keystone Hero 2500 IO from nothing. We are not playing with friends. We're going to get into the rules later, actually. You know what? Ignore that. We'll get into the rules right after this to make sure that everyone knows the rule set, the very strict rule set that we are following for this challenge. We are getting the full 100% Pug experience, and we are streaming it the entire time. Yesterday we had an amazing stream, and man, it took me 8.5 hours to get 8 keys done in the plus 10 to plus 12 range. It was I have so much content to go through for our next episode, so be sure to subscribe to the channel because that episode is going to be filled with shenanigans. I can't even begin to explain it. You'll see when it gets there. That episode hopefully coming in the next couple days. I have 8.5 hours of footage to go through. So subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, so that way you know when the next episode of Zero to Hero is coming out. For now, let's get on to the rules of this challenge, and you can get through the first 3 keys that I did on this character. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. To make this the full, true Pugging experience, we will have a couple rules. 1, I will not link my main account to my paladins, so my main's IO will not show when I apply to the group or when I list my groups. 2, absolutely no help from friends or guildies. The only exception from this is if the leader of the group that I applied to invites someone from my friends list after I've joined the key group, so there is no favoritism. If they get in, but I will not apply to groups that have a friend already in them. 3, if we decide to do raid, it will be Pugging only in LFG. Alright, so at the end of the last episode, which you can find on the screen right now, watch that if you haven't started the series yet, we crafted all of our spark gear, we got some M0s done, we got our heroic cash from the weekly quest, and now we can finally start doing our keys. And, as you saw in the previous episode, we started with a +2 SBG. So the first couple keys went super well, we got through them no problem, so we just skipped through them. There was really nothing that happened in these keys, like we had 0 deaths in this first run, the next one was pretty clean as well. So, not really much to go over. I wish I had some shenanigans for you, but just wait till our next episode, guys. Just wait till our next episode. It is going to be nothing but shenanigans. So we went to our +5 quarter stars here, and it went pretty good as well. And we got a new piece of loot out of this dungeon. So, hey, that's a nice little bonus. And, of course, we're just absolutely blasting through these keys. Like, I have not a worry in the world at this moment in time. Everything is good. At this point, I'm thinking, the Pug scene might not be too bad. You know, like, it might be kind of good, but man, the next day of keys? Oh my god, I don't have words to express the pain that I felt. Doing these +10 to +12 key ranges is harder than any +24 I have done yet on my rogue. This is going to be the hardest challenge that I've done yet. And of course, we lucked out again into a +8 Shadow Moon. Again, nothing really to go over in this key. This is just straight up hold W. You don't really need to do a lot of damage to time this key. You don't need to do a lot of anything to time this key. Just make it through and stay alive. So that's exactly what we did. With one exception. So after second boss, everything is fine. We're walking down here. We're going to the next pool. One of our guys died during the last pull, but whatever, he can just respawn right there. Our rogue runs in, not realizing that these guys have vision, and just triggers all of the spiderlings, all of the explosives. I can't get aggro. I don't press my buttons here. I wasn't ready for this pull yet. He just ran it, and then, yeah, yeah. And then I got baited following him the wrong way back to the pack, because I'm an idiot too. And, yeah, but we don't got to talk about that. We turn around and like, hey, this is not the right move. And, of course, as another idiot, I pull these 2 exhumed spirits. I'm just like full tilt at this moment. I'm just like, how did I do that? I don't arcane torrent here either. It just takes us, we're just 2-manning these guys for some reason. I finally torrent halfway through killing the shields. Anyways, it's fine. We make the mistake once, and then we're never allowed to make the mistake again, right? That's how these things go. So, it's fine, everything's fine, and we continue going. Alright, so we get over to the whirlpools. Everything's okay. I don't pay attention, and I get launched. I swear that I'm pushing 24s, 25s on my main. I don't know what I'm doing here. I get stuck on this rock. I'm just not having a good time. I'm inting this +8 right now. My team's in dire need of a tank. I'm just absolutely trolling. I throw my hammer to the bats over there. But oh man, just wait, it gets worse. It gets worse. We pull all the bats in. Trying to get the explosives out in the middle of nowhere. We're just falling down here. I don't use freedom on myself because I don't realize that I have all these debuffs on me. Like, there we go. I finally used freedom. We move along. And we keep going on to the next worm. Now you're thinking, surely this 3150 IO player, rank 1 player, won't get hit by body slam again, right? But here we go. I don't know, guys. I have no excuse. It is what it is. I'm actually my greatest enemy doing this challenge at this point in time. But surely I wouldn't get hit by another body slam during this boss fight, right? Like, there's no way. I got hit by 2 body slams already. There is no chance that I get hit by another one, right? So, it's at this point I realize my bigwigs is completely broken. I am not getting my alerts for inhale, and I'm just falling apart. I am completely in shambles. I've gotten knocked off the platform twice now. I get sucked in by the inhale. My bigwigs isn't working, and I don't fix that for a long time either. Like, it took me like a lot of keys to fix that. And I definitely don't get hit by anything there. So, you know, we're schmoovin'. And you know what? It would be really weird if I got inhaled again as well, right? Like, I got inhaled once because my stuff wasn't working. Oh, I did it. So, we don't have to talk about that. It procced my kings. I made it back up. Everything is fine. My entire team is dying because I got knocked off. As I am full inting this key right now. I have no excuses. I am just in shambles. Oh, and there's no shot that I get hit by 2 body slams here, right? I bought myself out of panic. I don't even know if bop works on body slam. Guys, this is the epitome of me not knowing what I'm doing on this class. Like, I promise you, I do get a lot better from here on out, but this fight and the 2 mobs leading up to this made it so horrible for me. We make it to the last boss, no problem. We kill everything. We're blasting. We still +3'd it with 1 second left on the clock. The cutoff was 1948, and we did it in 1947 still. This video was just the calm before the storm, guys. Like, the next video, man. I hope you can hear the exasperation in my voice right now, because that is literally how I feel about these next keys, this next episode that's coming up. I hope that my next push is going to be better than this, but, you know, only time will tell, guys. If you liked the video, you liked the series, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for our next episode of Zero to Hero. If you're interested in rogue guides or M+ guides, we also drop a lot of those here too, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, check out those videos. I hope to see you guys soon.